Every Geoguessr player knows about the dumb test, one of the most popular maps on Geoguessr. But did you know there is a dumb test now for smart people? For each iconic landmark, there is a decoy version. Will I be able to tell the difference between real landmarks and fake landmarks? I guess we'll have to find out. It may be easy, it might not be. Let's find out. We'll go straight into the first round, and of course this is going to be very easy. This is obviously Venice, but I'm not too sure exactly which bridge this is. It looks like there's some sort of regatta going on, it says on the sign there, maybe. Probably the only place that uses doodle boats instead of doodle cars to get it on Doodle Earth. And it's connected by a train track, which is really weird. But we're facing northeast, so we're going to have to be going along this way, surely. It says Rialto here. I don't exactly know what that means, but it says Rialto there as well. So I'm going to guess it's this location. Let's find out. 35 yards, there you go, 5,000 points. That wasn't too bad. We found that pretty quick, to be honest. Second round we go on to, and oh my god, it's the Statue of Liberty. How has someone got that in their front garden? That must have cost a lot of money. I think this could be Poland. That does look like a Polish post, I guess you could say. Trees look kind of Polish. The houses look kind of Polish, but we gotta look around. Okay, that's French, isn't it? I think these are actually French posts, and those are French trees. I think this is going to be northern France or somewhere. Why the hell is that dog going ballistic? Chill out, my friend. It is just a car. Have you never seen a car in your life? Jeez, man. Keep up to date. Okay, yeah, but this is going to be northern France, and I actually imagine this is actually going to be towards Belgium sort of area. Maybe this sort of area around here, I reckon. Let's go near Salty, somewhere like that, anyway. And let's find out. Is it going to load? Okay, it was actually closer to Paris. I'm quite surprised by that. But luckily, Europe is small, so we get a good amount of points. Next round we go on to, and it looks like we've got a mosque, I think that says. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen this location before. What does it say? It says Dartbrook Road. Now, we got yellow number plates. A lot of yellow number plates, in fact. But I'm a little bit confused. The trees kind of look Australian. I'm wondering if this is like Sydney. I think Sydney use yellow number plates, right? Keith, Istanbul. That is just a Turkish-themed restaurant. It is not Istanbul. Hold on, let's go back for a sec. I just saw something that could be a massive hint. As we can see here, it says NSW, which is New South Wales. I think Sydney is in New South Wales. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I don't think I've seen that building before. Let's go not too far from the city centre, somewhere like Petersham or Marrickville. And let's find out. 8.1 miles. It was right here. Wow, okay, there was actually a big landmark sign. You know, we got the right city, and we got it from the get-go, to be honest. I did always have a feeling that was going to be Sydney. Not too bad. Better than the last round, that's for a fact. Next round almost looks like this is going to be Machu Picchu in Peru. Although it's a lot smaller, so maybe it's similar to Machu Picchu. If I remember correctly, it's actually really hard to find on Google as well. Okay, that took way too long, but we finally found it. It is in Aguas Calientes. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but Machu Picchu is just here. But I'm not too sure if this is the actual Machu Picchu. Maybe it's a separate bit, but for what I know, it's a lot bigger than this. Maybe even this one, I don't know. But I'm going to go for this one. Let's find out. Let's find out. 27 miles. Okay, it was actually a different one. See, this is where it gets difficult. There are similar ones. That's the whole point of the map. It's meant to throw you off, and it definitely done that. Next round, and we got a massive clock tower. We're going to be somewhere in Eastern Europe, I believe. But let's see what we can get. We got spruce trees, which always makes me think of Finland, but it can't be Finland. I don't think. There's only 3 lines on the signs here. There's normally 5 in the Finnish ones. Now, it definitely is going to be Russia, actually, because that is a Russian zebra crossing. They use different colours on the Russian zebra crossing. For all we know, this could be the very eastern side of Russia. Hold on. When I was just surveying the map a second ago, I saw that name. I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on. Here we go. Oh my god, have I just done the miracle? Have I just done a miracle?
No.
There's that massive roundabout right here, and it's got a monument on it, just like that one. And this intersection is right here. Oh, we've got to be along here. Please. 431 yards. No, why not 5,000? Still insane though. That is perfect. Let's view the summary. 24,109. I think that's a pass, you know. I think I successfully passed that. Go on to a second game of this, and is that the Golden Gate Bridge? Although it's not in a built-up area, so who actually knows? But I'm going to go with the Golden Gate Bridge, which is in San Francisco down here. We're facing south, so I want to go around here. Is there a lighthouse anywhere? No, there isn't a lighthouse, but I'm going to go for this location anyway, because I don't give a crap. Let's find out. Okay, we're much further back than I thought we was going to be somehow. I don't know how that was possible, but at least we got the right side, and it was the Golden Gate Bridge, so there you go. That was a very quick guess. Holy crap. I know my bridges, that's a fact. Everyone knows. Second round, and okay, I think, yeah, this is going to be Turkey. I was going to think anyway. This is Istanbul. There's another one similar there. I have seen this building before. I can't remember the name of it, however. Okay, we got this word here, and it is also down here. Where did I just see it? Hold on, where's it gone? Oh wait, it's just here. Okay, I think this is the same location maybe. They're not exactly similar, however. But I'm going to go for this location anyway, and I think it's going to be correct. And 408 yards. Yes, it was the same sort of location. We got 4,999 points, so I didn't see that word that I was looking for, however. So we still done pretty good. We got the right area of the city at least. On the western side of Istanbul. Let's go on to the next round. 408 yards is not bad. Wow. I wonder where this could be. Never seen this location before. Just a massive clock. Pretty out of date as well. We're using digital nowadays. Get with the current times. No, but let's be 100% serious here. Let's stop taking the piss. This is going to be Big Ben in London. Big Ben is right in central London in the Westminster area. Big Ben temporarily closed apparently. The new Palace Yard is right there. Although we are quite close to this crossroads. Maybe a bit further back around here. That's a lot better. Now we should be correct. 28 yards. There you go. 5,000 points. Another brilliant round. That's 3 brilliant rounds in a row. I'm getting good at this. 4th round. And is that meant to be the Sydney Opera House? Are you serious? This is like the off-brand version of the Sydney Opera House. Where is this in the UK? The SEC Centre, Crown Plaza Hotel. Okay, it says Scottish there. I'm wondering if this is Edinburgh. Oh wait, never mind, it says Glasgow right there. God damn. No, I'm not too sure where the Grand Plaza is. Scottish Event Campus, I believe we did see that. That is what the SEC is. And there is that building we saw that looks like the Sydney Opera House. It's actually called the Armadillo. Wow, we found that really quick once again. This is getting way too quick. We're on this Congress Road right here. But let's guess anyway. 14 yards. Oh my god, what another brilliant round. This is getting too good. Way too good. We are on fire. This could be almost a 25,000 point round. And we've been blessed once again with my home country. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest to you. In the UK, Stonehenge is the most overrated landmark. But this is actually near Salisbury. Salisbury is not far from Bristol, I believe. Yeah, Bristol's there and Salisbury's right here. And Stonehenge is just a bit further out. I think it's north of Salisbury. Am I correct? Please tell me I'm correct. Yes, I am correct. Stonehenge is right here. Let's find out. There you go. We got some sort of award and 5,000.5 yards. That's even better. How are we getting so much better? Maybe the fact that iconic landmarks helps. Well, let's see. 24,996 points. I think that's still pretty good, to be honest. I think that is very good, in fact. Let's check the game breakdown. Okay, we got this one in 48 seconds. 2 minutes, a minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and... Okay, that's the overall game time. It took us 7 minutes. Kind of speed ran it, to be honest. You know what? It was a lot easier than I expected, but it was still a lot of fun. But that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy the video, then feel free to leave a like and maybe subscribe, as we are super close to 100,000 subscribers. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.